Good afternoon. It's the afternoon. It's 12:40. My morning was I want to say I don't want to curse, but yeah, it wasn't the best. I had to rush. I had to hurry up get out here. So I don't think I explained this to y'all. No, I didn't explain this to y'all. So Rel and I are in the process of selling our house. We want to move on another side of town. Um, and yeah, this kind of time just ain't it right now, especially the climate of what's going on, like just the climate of what's going on, the racial tension and all of that. We just want to get on the other side of town. And we want our child, Jackson, to go to school with more people that look like her. And we found some great schools on that side of town that has a majority of black kids. And so that is our goal. Like right now, that's what we at. Plus, it's just a better side of town for us. Like we went over there a few times. We like, yeah, it just feel better over here for us. It feels better. So, anyways, we are on the verge, or we have our house on the market now. Mind you, our house is on the market. This is us basically starting over. We have done this before because we have sold a house before, had to go in an apartment, got another house. So this is our second time doing this. We not worried about having to go in an apartment. I'm not worried about that at all. But what I am worried about is us selling this house before Jackson has to go to school because she's already enrolled at another school on this side of town, which is a Montessori school. That school is higher percentage in black kids. However, you know, it's still on this side of town. And at first I was like, oh, we could just get an apartment over here and then she could stay there for a year, da da da. But then I was like, no, like if we gonna be on that side of town, let's just go ahead and get over there and let her enroll in school over there so that way she don't have to move no more. You know what I mean? And so, anyway, so yeah, we got our house up. And today I had to I was knocked the hell out. Rail had to tell Jackson to wake me up because we got the cameras, so he talked to her on the camera and told her to wake me up because our realtor was asking if they could come see the house. So I had to hurry up and get my life together, get them together, run out the house so I can be out the house so they can come and look at the house. That had me irked because I was just like, bruh, I ain't even feed them yet, da da da. But it all worked out. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit more stressful because the first time we sold our house, we did it on Open Door, and because we was just like, let's just go, like we did it on Open Door. But now we're like, we want to do it with the realtor now because Open Door is not the best right now, especially what they're trying to offer us for the house. So I'm like, no, let's just go through a realtor. And this is gonna be so crazy because me and Rel literally just had a whole conversation about this yesterday. Like, do you think we should drop the price? Do you think what do you think? And so we texted him last night and he texted us more saying, no, let's wait a few days. We have somebody that's interested. They already was there. This is their second time looking at the house. I'm like, so I had to do the dash out of here. I had to do the dash out here and I was irritated. The churn was like, we're hungry, we're hungry. So what I did was I gave him a juice in a pouch. We rolled down the road. I was trying to see if I could catch Chick-fil-A. Didn't catch it. That irked me. So once they were done, I said, well, I'll just go back home and cook breakfast because I'm the type of girl, like, I don't like to eat. Like, if it's still morning time, like 10-ish, I don't want to eat no lunch. That's just me. So I said, well, we'll just go back home and eat breakfast. That's what we did. Right now, they outside doing what they do. I'm in here trying to clean up because the cleaners are coming on Friday. That is the thing we gotta talk to him about too because the cleaners are coming on Friday. I actually need to text him about that. The cleaners are coming on Friday and they want to come and see the house Friday, which I confirmed. It's a lot going on Friday. I have an oil change Friday. The cleaner's supposed to come and somebody's supposed to come look at the house. So I'm about to text our realtor and say, hey, I confirmed a showing for Friday. at 11:30 a.m. Is it possible for them to come earlier, later in the evening? You know, you got to read stuff over and over and over. Hey, I confirmed the showing for Friday at 11:30 a.m. But the cleaners are coming on that day. They usually come between 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. depending on their schedule. Is it possible for the showing to be scheduled later in the evening? So we're gonna see what he says. Girl, this thing got me stressed out. To be honest, I cannot wait till this house sale because I'm just ready to go. Like, please buy this. Please. So please buy this house. So we can just move on to the next step in our goals and just because this is just going. I call it a me and Real was playing. I call it a if you are a Marvel fan, I call it a time skip or a time jump or a jump in the universe or whatever. Because I just feel like we are really using our free will with this. Because it's like, girl, we almost at our 5 year mark in this house, and it's like just sell it because we already had wanted to. The goal was to sell it before 5 years anyway, and I felt like we was getting too complacent, and we was like, oh, we could just stay. But after everything that's going on, the racial tension, everything that's going on in the world, I don't feel comfortable. Red doesn't feel comfortable, and we just want to be on the other side of town. And I'm like, let's just get out of here, with the quickness. Let's go. Even if we have to go in an apartment for some months, that's fine because we already know we're gonna get another house. Like that's not a question. So it's like, let's sell this house, go into an apartment. At least we'll already be on that side of town, so Jackson doesn't have to change schools. And where we find our home at on that side of town, that'll just be our new home, and we'll be living better. Well, our environment will be better. We'll be closer to, I think, Rel will be closer to work a little bit. And yeah, what, bro? I want to change my number so bad because people just be calling from all across it. Like, please. Anyway, and they be quick to try to get you to get a loan and all this stuff. Oh, you're eligible for this. You're eligible for this loan. You're eligible. Stop calling my phone. Y'all see they calling me. What I'm getting a loan for? Why? I don't need that. But yeah. So I'm just ready to go. Like, I felt like I was stressed about it. I feel like Red was kind of like he's not stressed about it. He's like he ready to get the fuck on. Like we both ready to get the fuck on. Like no. So once this house sells, y'all, I already said like I'm doing a purge on my closet because there's a lot of stuff I don't even wear. A lot of that stuff I'm gonna give to Goodwill. We already started because since we put the house on the market like end of May, we already started like giving away toys they don't use, clothes that they don't wear anymore, that they can't fit, anything. All right, so I done did that. Okay, I know Greg probably like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. That was a big pause and things. I'm probably gonna cut that out anyway. But yeah, like I said, I'm ready to go. Rail's ready to go. Even the churn ready to go. The churn ready to go because we was like, oh, we're moving. We want to move and they ready to move. They themselves are ready to move. So I know I haven't been in an apartment in over 4 or 5, almost 5 years. So I know that's going to be an adjustment still. But that is just a sacrifice to get to the next step. And when I tell you, baby, I'm ready. I'm ready. Because what we have planned or what we see in our near future or what our plans is and our vision is, it's gonna be worth it. Us being in that apartment for however long, it's gonna be worth it in the end. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And I guess when we do sell, we gonna vlog that process too. Us closing, moving out or moving out, closing, moving into the apartment, looking for another home, all that stuff we're going to vlog. So I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, y'all. So I don't know if y'all remember from me, y'all probably this was like weeks ago when I said that we put the house on sale. Um, that we had put the house on sale, and that I don't know, just tired of like, I don't know if I said that in the video, that I was just kind of like tired of like, cause people got to come and look at the house, and you got to make sure everything in place so they can come in. So just having to deal with that and having churn, it was like very stressful for me and overwhelming. But we got an offer in the house yesterday while I was getting my hair braided. We had two offers, and it was so crazy because me and Rail joked about like being like, oh, we should have two offers at one time, like thinking like, we had two offers, but we had a cash offer. And if you know anything, the cash offer is the best offer because sometimes people's financing doesn't always come through. So a cash offer is what we went with, and we are closing on August 1st, and I am so excited, y'all. We just came back from seeing the apartments that we about to move in. We about to go ahead and put in our application because they said we can move in July 11th. So we gonna use those next 2 or 3 weeks to just move everything slowly. Oh my God, I'm so freaking excited. And yeah, like I don't even know how I feel. Like I feel like like on Marvel when they say time jump, time skip, but not a time jump, time skip, like what's a quantum leap. I feel like we just took a quantum leap because now we starting all over again. We're not starting all over again in the sense of like starting all over again, but it's like now it's just it's everything new now, and it's so aligned. Like everything's so aligned. Like I feel so aligned right now. Rail said he feels aligned. Like the churn, but ready to move. They like, oh, we're ready to move it. So once we do all of that, I'm gonna have to. The only thing that I feel overwhelmed about is because I have to re-register Jax for school, re-register Denver. Like at this point, Denver, I just registered Denver for that school because I was like, oh, I don't know, if we gonna even if somebody gonna buy the house. I'm thinking, oh, we gonna have to take the house off the market and put it back on next year. But girl, look at God. And so now I have to register them, or I don't know if they're gonna accept Denny because Denny, they don't really have a lot of positions for the 4K like program. So hopefully they do accept her. But Jackson is going to kindergarten, and so I have to register her for school. They're gonna be car riders. I gotta take them to school. Yes, we are downsizing the size for right now, but I feel like it's gonna be another thing of learning to, because we got to be good stewards to our things. And that's why I like to say, like when I had my 2-door Honda Accord, I was a good steward to her, Penelope. You have to be a good steward to your things so you can get more things. You have to take care of things you have. And I was telling her, I said, we took care of our home. We made sure we had the grass cut. We made sure we painted in there. We tried to do as much as we could to maintain the home and clean it every 2 weeks. And like now, I gotta call my cleaners because I'm gonna have to ask them, like, would they come and clean the apartment? Because I'm like, I feel like honestly somebody might be like, girl, you clean your apartment, but honestly I'm so used to them cleaning it now, which I do still clean my home, but I still kind of want them to come every 2 weeks to clean the house. I mean the apartment. Like, I don't know, that might sound crazy to some people, but I kind of still want them to come. Granted, we could save money by not letting them come clean, but I don't know. I'm gonna see what Real say. I might just clean it and just save the money, and then we'll decide. Like, but I just kind of want to keep them so I can transfer them over when I need to, whenever we move again. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I feel very good. Like yesterday, I kind of felt overwhelmed because I was like, dang, like this shit is about to be real. Like in real life, like it's about to be real. Like it's really happening, and I'm in shock a little bit, but I'm excited. And I just want everything to just continue to work out for us. And I just want to say on this here camera, thank you God for allowing us to everything to work out in our favor. Thank you God for getting us from point A to point B. Thank you God for allowing us to be good stewards to the things that we have. Thank you God for allowing us to just be in alignment with each other, be in alignment as a family, be in alignment with goals and strategies and ideas. Thank you God for continuing to keep us safe, keep our family safe, keep our children safe. Thank you God for just allowing us to just prosper and become abundant in our resources and our just I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. And I just had to come on here and say that because your girl about to move. Y'all finna see. Just girl, y'all might see me stressed out because moving is very stressful. And then we moving in the peak of the heat. The peak of the heat, July at that. Like what? Peak of the heat. We moving in July. Oh my god. But it's gonna work out. And I'm excited. Y'all about to see us moving and packing up some things, and hopefully I can give y'all a tour of the house as we leave it, because our house, our baby, our second baby that we had, like, this house was very roomy. We raised our children in this house. Denny, this is the only house she know. Jackson was in the other house, and then in the apartment, and then in this house. So, but this is primarily her primary home too, and it's just, and it's so crazy because I remember a man when we first moved into this house. A man, he came and he was like, "I just want to pray for you and your family and your lineage." And honestly, that stuck with me because I felt so good that somebody saw something, because I was going through it. I was going through postpartum, like I was going through it, like, and we had just moved. I was pregnant at the time, and I had Jax. I felt like I was going through postpartum and pregnancy. Like, that shit sounds so crazy, but I was miserable, like depressed. And that man said, let me pray for y'all. And that could have been like one of the best things somebody could have ever did for us, because he ain't know nothing. Like, I was sitting at that table, like, I don't know if he could see, but when he came in, I think they came in to move something for us. Like, they came in to move our furniture or something for us. And he was like, "Can I pray for y'all?" And he was like, "This is gonna work out for y'all." And y'all, I kind of want to cry thinking about it right now, because at that table, like, when he left, I cried, because it's like, man, like, honestly, I don't even think I waited till he left to cry. Like, I think I was crying in there while he was like, I don't know. But I just want to say, like, that, for anybody that's watching this video, like you can do it. Like, you can do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Like, let us be a indicator of, like, yes I can, And a lot of people probably going to not understand, like, why are they moving, because the house is very nice. We have a rec room, we got a 3-car garage, it's big as hell. As far as for us, big for us, like 3,400 square feet. And people are like, why would y'all move from that house? But it's like, people not gonna understand what you're trying to do. So it's like, you're gonna have to just, y'all gonna have to, if you got a family, move as a family. If you by yourself, keep God with you. If you got a family, keep God in the center too. But if you by yourself, you're gonna have to lean on God a lot, because people not gonna understand the moves you be making, and stuff like that. You just gonna have to know that whatever the decisions that you are making, that it's gonna work out. And I truly believe that everything that we want, desire, that we should have or deserve, and that God sees fit, that we will get. And I don't want to downplay nothing I got going on. I don't want to be like, "Oh, I can't." No, can't what? Who said that? Who said it? Like, I can. My churn can. My man can. We can. And we will. Jess gonna have a great year in kindergarten. I can't wait for her to meet some new friends. Denny, if she get accepted to the program, she will have a great year too. She be like, "Oh my!" Their world is gonna open up so much, and I'm so excited for them too. I'm scared as hell at the same time, but I'm excited for them because they gonna have new friends. They gonna have new ideas. They gonna have new skills, and I'm gonna have new free time. It's official, y'all. We finna sell this house. The inspectors came today. They actually came early today because they were supposed to come from 4 to 5, but they came at 3 while I was leaving out here. And for some reason, I just really did not want them to see me, because I was like, oh, I hope they don't see me and be like, oh, we don't want the house anymore. But you don't think like that. You think positively. But anyway, so we already under contract. They sent the docs for that, and The inspector came today, so I guess they're gonna let us know about everything. And yeah, we are set to close very soon, so I'm excited. So between now, these next 2 weeks, few weeks, we're gonna be moving into our apartment. We done seen the apartment. Now I gotta actually finish my application. Real already finished his. And yeah, I'm excited. It was very like a very like it was so stressful, y'all. I can't even like lie. Like it was so stressful. Cause it's like, I'll probably go into depth more about it, but this probably all gonna be compiled with like different stages of how I was feeling. I don't know. But um I guess y'all gonna see us packing, y'all gonna see us just moving, and I'm excited for the next chapter. I am. It's time. We done been here almost 5 years, so and that was the goal too. Our goal was to move within 5 years, so we're doing what we said we were going to do. Um, and yeah, 5 years would have been December, and we're moving before then, so I'm excited about that. We did hit our goal mark, so I'm glad. And yeah, pretty much we about to move on to the next thing. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm gonna try to take y'all along through the process of us packing, moving, and on closing day. And yeah, so y'all stay tuned for that.